Hi, welcome to What's That Origin, where we will be discussing the origin stories of characters or ideas from movies, shows, and books. And if you find yourself liking these videos, then please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share links to your social medias. Let's get started. Hi, welcome to What's That Origin. We are going to be talking about Megara from the 1997 Disney film Hercules. In the film, she is probably my favorite character. She is very sassy and spunky, and she's a very independent woman. And she winds up falling in love with the main character, Hercules. At the same time, she's also employed by, or she's indebted to Hades for saving a previous boyfriend's life at the cost of pretty much her soul. So she is in the service of Hades. She has to do all of his bidding, almost like his other minions. But she's very sassy, very clever, and probably my favorite part in the whole movie is when Hercules meets her for the first time and she's trying to reject a centaur. And centaurs and satyrs, they didn't really know how to take the answer no in a lot of mythologies. No wasn't in their vocabulary. So she's trying to reject this centaur, and Hercules comes up to her and says, "Aren't you a damsel in distress?" She goes, "I'm a damsel? I'm in distress. I got this handled. Have a nice day." And I just thought that was like a really good intro to who Megara was. Like she's like, "Yeah, I'm in trouble, but I can handle this. I can do this myself." Honestly, I think she's the only Disney, I think she should be a Disney princess, but I think she's the only one that had that much independence and that boldness that I didn't really see again until we got Merida in the movie Brave, which would be many years later. But unfortunately, we're going to go into Megara's origin story. It's not as nice of a story as the Disney film. So Megara, the person in the mythology, she was the daughter of a king. Yeah, she was the daughter of a king. She was the princess of Thebes. So technically she's a Disney princess. And her father's name was Creon, King Creon. And Hercules wins her as a prize. He saves the kingdom of Thebes, and the king gives him his daughter to marry. And that's just how it was back in the day. You know, you save a kingdom, you get a wife, or sacrifice a goat or a sheep and you get a wife, cow. And the two seem pretty happy. I haven't seen anything saying that they weren't happy in their marriage. They wind up having children. And Megara's story, like I said, is really sad. This isn't going to be as long of a video because it's a very quick ending for her. So we'll go into more videos about Hercules later. Honestly, he might be a two-parter because a lot happens to Hercules. But the part that pertains to Megara is so Hercules, his mother isn't Hera. She's actually a mortal woman. But he is still the son of Zeus, and Hera didn't like when Zeus picked up mistresses. She would punish the mistress and whatever children came from the affairs that Zeus would have. And Hercules was no exception. So, in one of her bipolar moods, Hera... Excuse her. She must have burped. So in one of her bipolar moments, Hera sends like like a wave of madness to hit Hercules, and Hercules goes insane, and in his insanity he winds up killing all of his children in front of Megara, and then he kills Megara, and then he comes to, realizes what he did, and instantly feels like he needs to atone for his sins. And that's when Hercules does like the 12 labors, which sort of comes up in the movie a little bit. So yeah, Megara dies, and you know, like I said, they did have a pretty happy marriage, but Hera cursed Hercules, or Heracles, depending on, really it's supposed to be Heracles, but yeah, so Megara dies, and Heracles goes on to do the 12 labors for atonement to erase his sins. And yeah, so that's Megara. Alright, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you have suggestions for characters that you might want to know more about with their origin stories, say so below.